Okay, I've been sent this, it's a copy of a book 110 by one of the lads on boards.ie, and I'm not sure you can see here, someone has put it on one of those round wheel stone grinders and had a grind on it, and then it looks like they've buffed out a lot of the scratches. What I'm going to try and do is tidy up the scratch marks on the blade and restore the edge. I'm going to put a 20-degree edge on it because it looks like it gets a fairly heavy use. I'm going to try and re-establish the flats which have been kind of washed out by the buffer. The shoulder along here has been kind of ground away. So what I'm going to use is a DMT diafold, try and refine the scratch patterns on the blade and re-establish the transition between the flat and the edge bevel. If that's not working for me, if it's too far gone with the grinding and buffing it's already had, I'll probably put it on the belt grinder, the wheel, and put a full height convex from the spine to the edge, completely take out this transition, that shoulder, take that off, and then put like a 20-degree micro bevel on each side right at the edge. Okay, so I'm going to start with the diafolds and see how we get on. Okay, just as a comparison, this is a Buck 110T, the titanium. You can sort of see the hollow grind on the edge and the nice clean crisp transition on the shoulder and back here at the heel. Nice and smooth. You can see the Buck 110T and coming to a nice point. So I doubt I'll be able to get this level of finish onto the other knife, but I'll try and give it a nice kind of satin finish and then polish up the edge. Okay, better get to it. Okay, the scratches that were put on by that wheel gritted grinder were too deep, so I've ended up trying to I've convexed this on the wheel belt sander, pretty much washed out the shoulders. You can see there's still some of the very deepest scratches left by that wheel still on the blade, but it's not so bad. I've gone over it with 400 grit and 200 grit wet and dry paper to try and give it like a matte satin finish to the blade, and I'm going to go and get the edge pro now and put the 20-degree bevel on her. It's not too bad, there's still some scratches on it. I've kind of I'm not sure you can even see the stainless Pakistan still on the blade, but you're alright. We'll try and put an edge on her now and test again, see how she goes. Okay, I'm done sharpening this knife now. I'm not sure the camera's going to pick up. You can see the shiny micro bevel edge there, all up to the tip. I took it from 400 grit, established the edge with 400 grit easy lap diamonds, and then I worked up through the easy lap grits up to an extra fine DMT, and then I stropped on the Longstrider strop. If you haven't seen those before, you can get them off Longstrider's site. Just Google Longstrider knives, or you can find them on British boards, or British blades, sorry. There's the old Edge Pro there. And just to do a little test on the cutting. So that's grand. While I had the gear out, I decided to have a go at my hatchet. So I'm quite happy with that. It's okay for a hatchet. I'll just give you a better look at my sharpening equipment if I can change focus here. Okay, there's the old the Edge Pro. There's the angle guide. I like to set it up digitally there. You can see the angle cube, and she'll read down to 0.01 or 0.5 accuracy, I'm not sure, but it's accurate enough to set 20 degrees on an edge. There's the old Longstrider. Okay, excellent strop, that one. And a refurbished knife. He didn't actually ask me to refurbish it. He didn't ask me to polish out the scratches and that. He just asked me to sharpen it, put an edge on it. But I know the same guy has some handmade knives by a guy called John Rick here in Ireland, and Davy Moore. So I thought maybe if I put a nice edge on his knife, maybe someday he'll let me play with his nice knives. Alright, thanks a lot, lads. I'll talk to you next time.